Good afternoon from the Philippines. I know I just did a video. I hope you hit the like, subscribe, and share. Share it on your Facebook and whatever, however you can. Help me out. Went down. I wanted some Tylenol, and I'm not down in Bacolod to hit the S&R stores and all of that where they got the big bottles. So I stopped at Watson's and all of them, and they had the 500s or whatever. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go down and see my doc. I didn't even have to go see the doc. I walked in the Polymedic. I went to the pharmacy and I asked the lady if they had Tylenol aspirin. And guess what? They got them. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. 650 milligrams. So, and for 10 pills, 10 individuals, this is how they come. They don't sell them in a bottle. Cost me 120 pesos, $2.20 for 10 pills. So you can go in there, no problem. I can go down there and basically get whatever I want. And I walked up and I weighed myself in today. On there, I weighed myself. I am 183 pounds now. So, and because I've been kind of worried because I've been standing up fast and I get a little lightheaded. I had gastric sleeve surgery, and Dr. Rake is back in Florida, in Bradenton, Florida, great gastric doctor, told me you got to take vitamins the rest of your life. Well, Gio, been so busy doing it, I kind of ignored it. And I started taking them vitamins again, and I'm feeling better because I was on the go. I'm on the go constantly every day. Like I said in the first video, Thomas and Jonabel came up from Sibulan. We went to Inco. Went up to Valencia. We stopped at Gary's to go get the biscuits and gravy and sausage. Oh my God, awesome! And him and Gary sat and talked. But anyway, you can always stop at the hospital. Polymedic, I recommend. I have Dr. Jaboni. She is awesome. I stopped in to see her, talked to her a little bit, told her where I got my glasses. I told her I paid $7,000. They're the bifocals and they tint underneath the sun. But like I said, today's weather, overcast, just waiting on the rain. But anyway, yeah. But they do have Tylenols if you're not close to an S&R and all that, like in Bacolod and Cebu and Manila and all that. You can go to the hospitals and go get them. Or they have this Biogesics, they call them. That's their aspirin in the Philippines here. Neosporin, got my tubes of Neosporin, ordered off of Lazada. Like I said, 2 days was 1,800 and some odd change for 2 tubes. But yet, I used it 3 times and I'm healing. And I showed the doc. She said, really? I said, Doc, I'll bring you in a tube. I said, you got to see this. And so I'll probably give her a tube and have her, if she has somebody, to try it with a Band-Aid. But it's an antiseptic and all that. They don't have a lot of that here. Guys, when you get ready to come over here, pack you a bottle of Tylenol. Really, after you've been here a while, you'll come off your Medicaid, you'll come off your aspirins. Life just goes away. Whew. Everything's just, you just don't get upset. But pack like the Q-tips. I can only buy Q-tips like when I go to S&R, and I ain't been there since last year at this time. And we were going to go to Bacolod to go look at land, but the land's up in the MPA territory. It's not safe for me to live up there. That's the New People's Army. Anyway, but so that Bacolod trip is canceled. Tomorrow at 10:30 we have a wedding. I'll make sure I get pictures and I'll get video, and I'll be posting some of that. I'll be there with Peter. He's from Florida, and his wife Janice, and little Luca will be there. So we got invited to that. And on the 22nd of May at the Mango Ranch, by special invitations, my subscriber on here, Joyce, and her husband are coming back to the Philippines. There's a birthday party up there, evening gown and getting dressed up. Yes, Gio's getting dressed up. I've been wearing my monkey suits all this week, teeth in. I know I got to start wearing them. I got people say, Gio, you pay for them teeth, why don't you wear them? Because after so many years, the VA wouldn't fix them, and they were cutting into my gums. Now it's getting used to them all over again. and then I get a headache and all that. Plus I was up at 4 this morning. Thomas left at 4, and from Gio&VicPhilippines to here, no traffic. He made it here, he said, in an hour, and he hauls. He's a German. He drives hard and fast. And they were here in an hour, and that was great. So we were here this morning, had coffee, visited, and then we went to Starbucks. From Starbucks, came back here, got his truck, went to Inco and all that. It was a nice day, and then he was getting tired, and I had to go down, and I got my driver's license. Hey, so everything's going good. Everything's on a positive note, and like I said, I did my first wire transfer, and was here 8:30 last night, was here at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Like I said, watch the other video, and I tell you, and I highly recommend USAA Bank if you can. If you had anybody who served in the military service, you can have a bank. But if you need Tylenol, if you want Tylenol and you don't want to take that because it's something you got a headache, the hospital has these. These are 650 milligrams. I don't know. I'll put it up there for you. That's what they are. And I asked the doc, should I break them in half? She said, no, sir. She said, you can handle them. You said you're used to them. This is the first time I'm taking Tylenol in a year and a half, I think. I mean, I bought it last year when I was in May, and I ran out, and I've been without, and it's just like now with the teeth in and all that, and the stress of worrying about the first wire transfer and opening bank accounts and getting everything done. I kind of pumped myself up because I'm worried. Because Remedley's making an arm and a leg on you, believe me, and they're only giving you 59, 58 pesos per the dollar. Where you go to the banks, you're going to get 60, 61. They're giving you what the rate is, so that's fine. I'd rather do that. It gets wired over, and it showed up in less than 12 hours. Now the only time it won't show up is if there's a holiday here, or they're on a weekend and all that. You need the business days. So I suggest sending it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and it's there. But anyway, don't want to drag this on, but yes, you can get Tylenol, you can get your meds at some of these hospitals, Polymedic. If you need any more information about that, if you're going to live in Dumaguete, everybody says Sibulan. I love Polymedic. I can take you and I can show you places where to go and get around. I kind of avoid where all the bigger ones. And now if you have something wrong, especially, yes, Sibulan. And they're building a new hospital right up by the City Mall and the McDonald's and the Starbucks. And now they're building a Kenny Rogers there. And right across from all that is going to be a brand new hospital, a huge hospital they're building. So I think that's going to be more or less I would say the size of it, remind me of some of the big hospitals back in America. It'll probably have like cancer treatments and all that. They're going to have a lot of specialties there because there's a lot of guys here and all over that need special treatments. So, but anyway, 8:30, 8:37, but yes, Tylenol. Just to knock out my headache for the next couple days here a little bit. I go to bed, I'm asleep by 9, 8:39, I'm in there, I watch my little YouTube, I watch my Netflix on my phone, I fall asleep, and I'm back up by 4:30. So if you ever need something, leave a comment, tell me what else you need and what else you're interested in. But tomorrow is a wedding. Gio's been busy, bing, bing, bing. Gio, don't sit still. There's no retirement here. Believe me, you're gonna be up and go, 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 go. And there's always something to do. Go see something, go somewhere, go do some shopping, all of that. And like I said, if you can't find it here and you get discouraged shopping in Dumaguete, drive that hour, go to Baja City, go down that Metro Mall. Metro Mall, guys, I'm telling you, buy one, take one. American food, Heinz ketchup, Grey Poupon, everything you need is there. American ice cream. Granted, you're going to spend a little more, but you know something? That gets me out of Dumaguete. Dumaguete's getting to me. Yes, we are looking for land out of Dumaguete. We are going to move out of here. Dumagetti's growing too fast and crazy. I have nothing wrong with the town, but a lot of it is out of stock, and it's just getting, it feels too busy and tight, you know? That's me. I mean, a lot of these guys stay up in there. I mean, if I had land and I had a house and I had a swimming pool, I'd be up there all day. You wouldn't, I'd be doing videos at the pool. That's to come. Hopefully next year. I'm gonna buy the land by the end of the year and start building next year sometime. All right, hit the like, subscribe, and share. But yes, you can get Tylenol. 120 pesos, $2.20 for 10 pills, and this is how you get it. This is how you can buy them one at a time if you need or whatever. But I buy the whole sheet. All right, have a good day. I'm gonna have a good evening. Get ready to eat.